What I'm going to talk about today is green manure. Now basically all green manure are special plants that you sow and they'll last over winter, and then before the seed heads appear, so once the flowers start to die but before the seed heads start to appear, you cut them off right at the base on the soil level, and the tall bits of the plants will go in your compost heap and will biodegrade, and then you just turn the roots in. Okay, you can cut about 2 inches or so above the ground level, trim it off with a petrol strimmer or with your shears, and then dig it in. And what they do is they sort of put a lot of nutrients back into the soil. Now whilst they're growing over the autumn and the winter and in that first part of the spring, they actually help to keep the soil from running away with all the rain that we have. And also what they do is they suppress the weeds. So it's just another way of doing it. Now the two that I've got here, this one is called Winter Tares, and it's that one there. Okay, and the other one is called Winter Grazing Rye, which is that one there. Usually if you can find, not these packets because these were from a special company that I found up at Gardeners World Live, but you can usually find them in a garden centre. So I'll just show you how to plant those. Now this bed I had potatoes in, and I think I've got them all out. I've dug them several times and hopefully I have, but if I have left some in there then they'll just shoot up in the spring and then I'll dig them up because I'll want to put something else here. So I've dug it, made it nice and smooth, and I've watered it because it is a little bit windy today, but as with the rest of seeds, before you sow them, it's always best just to put a little water on the soil because it starts them off. So I'm going to use the winter grazing one. Now it says here, one of the best green manures for winter use. So in August, September or October in the south. Now we're halfway through September, so I'll do it now. A good cover crop to prevent nutrient leaching. Dig in during the spring, also can be beneficial for bees and caterpillar food, so that's another good reason to use it. Now this little pack here is enough for 3 square metres. Now I don't have that here, I've got like 2, so I'll use about 2/3 of the packet, and they're quite big seeds actually. I hadn't even looked at these before today. They actually look like chicken grain. I don't want them to fall off my hand. There we are, can you see them like that? So all I'll do is I'll just sprinkle them quite loosely over the soil. All I need to do then is I'll just give it a very quick rake over, just so that there's a little bit of soil on the seeds and they're in a little bit more. And then I'll just give them another water just to make sure that they have a good start. So every time you've finished in one of your beds, if you want to, plant green manure. So I'll work my way through the beds, as that's actually the only one I've got available at the moment. The others have still got lots of stuff in them. You can either do the green manure, or you could put horse manure on top if you wanted to. Now I'm just going to show you the other one. It's actually from the pea family, and they look like very small sweet peas. There we are. So I'll plant those ones in another bed, and when they start to come up, then I'll show you, and then I'll show you what to do with them when you need to cut them down. I'll just give you a little refresher. Well, that's all for this one. Next time we're going to be looking at strawberry runners, so I hope to see you then. Bye bye.